Hi guys, this is Derm Dad here. Let's talk about inflation. Inflation is defined as a rise in price level, and along with this, a drop in purchasing power. Anytime there's an increase in the amount of money without a similar increase in the goods and services that money purchases, you're going to see inflation, which is appreciation or increase in the price for those goods and services. So let's talk about inflation. Let's just say we have three people: Bob, Jenny, and Joe. And each of them has $5, and each of them buys one burger each day for $5. Bob, Jenny, and Joe go to Donald. No, not that Donald, but the Donald that sells burgers. They go to Donald. Donald sells burgers for $5 a piece, and he only has 3 burgers to sell every day. Each of them buys a burger, each of them eats lunch, and they're happy. Wait, that's not happy. They're real happy, because there's plenty of burgers and they each have $5 a piece. Everyone can afford to get a burger for lunch. So now here comes the banker and decides, hey, we're going to create some extra money. We're going to give each of them an extra $10 a piece. So now each one has $15. Well, in the short term, that's not a problem. They keep coming to Donald, they keep buying one burger each, and everyone's happy, and there's not really a problem. But let's say one day Jenny's kind of hungry for whatever reason. So she decides that she's going to buy 2 burgers today and eat them both. So Jenny shows up to Donald's stand, buys 2 burgers, eats them. She's happy, she's full. Now Bob and Joe show up to buy lunch, and there's only 1 burger left, and they're both hungry. So now the question is, who gets to eat and who doesn't? Since they're both hungry, they're both willing to pay more than $5 for the burger, and they both have extra money. They each have $15. And the burgers are considered inelastic demand, meaning that even with higher prices, they still need to eat so that the demand really doesn't change. So they're still going to buy the burger, even if the price is higher. So Donald ends up selling the burger for $10 to Bob. Bob eats the burger, he's happy. Donald has sold all 3 of his burgers for the day. And Joe, he doesn't get a burger that day, and he's not happy, he's hungry. And he decides he's going to skip lunch today, but he's going to show up early tomorrow. So the next day, Joe wakes up extra early, wakes up with the sun, and shows up early at Donald's stand to buy his burger. Well, Donald has seen that the burgers are now selling for $10 a piece rather than $5, so he decides he's going to increase his prices to $10 per burger. Now, so far that's okay. Joe's hungry. He has $15, so he buys 1 burger for $10, and he's good. He eats the burger, he's happy, he goes about his business. Same for Jenny and Bob. They show up, they buy their burger for $10. It's a little pricier, but it's all right. But in any case, now burgers are $10 a piece, and you have 100% inflation. Previously they were $5 a piece, and now they are $10 a piece. They've doubled in price. And they've doubled due to the increase in monetary supply, since each of these folks, Joe, Bob, and Jenny, now has $15 instead of $5 apiece. They're willing to spend more for the same goods and services. So the point here is, as long as the money supply increases without a proportionate increase in goods and services, which is what we call the economy, the prices of those goods and services will increase. That's inflation. So now what happens if your money supply doesn't increase but someone else's does? Now you can no longer afford to purchase that burger. And that's something to think about. So that's inflation, folks. Thanks for watching.